TCG Gimmick, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the new Phantom Nightmare booster box that has recently come out. This released February 9th. It is currently February 11th that I'm opening this up, and hopefully this video will be going up within a couple of days. I am very busy though, so it might be a little difficult for me to get this produced and put up. I'm going to try the best that I can. Now, obviously, it's a very cool set with the new Yubel cards, with the new Goblin Biker archetype. Now, there's a card like Snake Eyes that's also in the set. There are some very good cards in the set, some very good-looking quarter-century rares, a lot of stuff that I'd like to see and get my hands on. So, yeah, we're just going to hope for a good box opening. Like usual, all the cards that I pull, I will be selling. Maybe not all the commons and stuff like that, but let's call it 95% of the actual cards worth $1 and above or 50 cents and above, I will be selling. I'll determine on the lower cards, but we'll see. And hopefully we get something good. I did buy this in stores at $97 from my local market or my local card shop. I could have got it online for like $82, but it's going to take a couple weeks for shipping. I want to get this video out sooner. Definitely will price will still a little bit higher and stuff like that to try to get a better profit out of it. So 97 is the goal that we have to try to either make it to or beat. So without further ado, let's crack into this box and see what we get. Now I do have some card sleeves off to the side here. If we get anything good, I don't know everything that's good in this set, but I do know a couple of the cards that hold a decent amount of value. I absolutely love the box art for the set. I think it looks really, really good. Here, we're gonna actually put that over here. And the first pack. Now, hopefully, like usual, everything goes well. Audio and visuals, I will do the best that I can at editing if things don't go well to fix it. But, yeah. Percussion of the T-Jar. Goblin Biker Grand Stampede. Dark Guardian. This is an interesting looking card. Interesting. What does it say? Sons of the Thunder, Kaiju. Interesting. It goes along with the actual like Gate Guardian stuff. Goblin Biker Doom-Mac. We have ourselves a Barrier of the Voiceless Voice. Now there is another card. Was it Soul of the Voiceless Voice or something like that? Apparently she's like really good. Like base card is like $75 and her like quarter century rare is like $250, so I definitely want to see that. Eternal Favorite, Mystic Potato, I love it. Emergency Abort and Earthbound Fusion. Now where? I'm going to try and not completely demolish the packs. I actually find it easier to store if I put the cards back inside the packs as of right now. So that's what I'm going to try to do until I can actually figure out a better storage system. But I'll try to worry about that more off camera, but just so you guys kind of know. If you ever want to get into collecting, sometimes I find one of the best ways just to keep your cards of like commons and stuff like that, just keep them back inside their packs inside the booster box. You will always know where you can get them. You always know what cards are in the set are going to be in there. And then you can take your better valued cards or even like your supers and things like that, and you can put them in their own separate binders or containers and stuff like that and just keep the commons all together. Ascended for Eternity, Mature Chronicle, Dark Element, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Magispecure Porcupine Yamarashi as our super, White Reincarnation, Swarm of the Centipede, Mementalian Gahatic. got to be based off of what the Ghost in the Attic Kribo card, Aroma Blend. Onto the third pack here. I'm going to try to have this get sped up. I don't want to have this video run too long. A, for editing purposes, and B, I have other, like, life to kind of take care of. So, Ages of Stars and Frost, XYZ Force, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Drunk Dragolent, Sarvius, Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice, Moki Moko, Berserker Archfiend, Flock Together, and Goblin Crazy Beast. Cool. Here's some pretty interesting cards. I don't know. I might look into the goblins. I think it seems funny enough. And at least one of their cards, they have a spell card that holds, from what I saw, at about $9, $10. So it must be a pretty decent card to have that type of price tag on it. So that's interesting. Raid Raptor Glorious Bright. I see that Raid Raptor is getting a little bit more support. Con Birddale Able, White Sunfish, Third Eye Ghost, Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture. And there we go. Speaking of the Raid Raptors. Sorcerer of Sebek, Swarm of Centipedes, Momentalian Gatic, and Aroma Blend. Sorry. Should really try to do that off camera and make things a little bit faster. But I just don't want to have a bunch of, like, little piles everywhere. So, but I can always just cross stack them. I'm figuring out as I go along. Vognawa, the Moon-Eating Dragon. That's a dope name. Phantasmal Summoning Beast. That looks sick too. Dramatic Snake-Eye Chase. Materialization. Emissary from the House of Wax. That is dope. He's a cool looking guy. I might just keep him just to keep him. Berserker Archfiend, Goblin Freefall Squad, Raid Raptor Norlanius, and Emergency Abort. I might build Raid Raptors. I've been thinking about it on and off for a long time. But there's a couple other decks that I want to get under control first before I start going straight after, like, new decks. I want to get the decks that I kind of already know more about and get those settled away first. White Aura Porpoise, Aroma Healing, Time Reloader, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, and this right here is a very good card to get my hands on. I think this one holds around 30 or 40 bucks the last time I looked up. And of course, my lighting is doing absolutely nothing to justify this. But this is the Promathena Princess Bestowed of Flames. I would absolutely love to get a quarter century rare version, because that one also looks sick. I really wish I could figure out my lighting better, because I'm getting really sick and tired of this, but I just don't have the money to spend on getting lighting. So I got to just figure out editing, I guess. So, but that's a really sick card. Glad to see it. Fish Lamp, Ultimate Offering, Ulti-Meat Offering, Moki Moko, and E-Strange Big Banger. Or Big Bang. Like usual, guys, I didn't say this at the beginning, but people should be used to this by now. Most cards above about $1, I will throw the price up on screen. And if I think about it, or if I have time, I will try to total it up at the end for you guys, so you know at the very end too the price of the box versus how much I made. XYZ Forest, Dark Guardian, Third Eyed Ghost, Goblin Biker, Doom Match, Obsidian, the Ashen City, Swallow Crow Rare, Goblin Crazy Beast, Princey Pug, and Raid Raptor Roost. If the Raid Raptor support is good enough with some of the cards that I already have, I might just start pulling them out and looking to see what I have to build a deck, but I know I don't have, like, a lot. Because I think the last time I opened up anything much for Raid Raptors was probably back when the other set came out a few years ago when they had some support. Junk Dragonlit, Time Reloader, Mature Chronicle, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Rise Rank Up Magic Raid Raptors Force, another rank up card for the Raid Raptors for some reason, Stranger Big Bang, Flock Together, Raid Raptor Norlanius, and Ultimate Offering. Cool name, kind of punny. 3 more packs on this side, then we will move on to the other side. I think we are still owed, what, at least 2 more Ultras? And a secret or something like that? I really wish I could remember pack odds. I just don't anymore. White Aura, Borpus, Pirates of the Voiceless Voice, Master of Ham. I love him. I love him. He is the cutest little guy. Dramatic Snake Eye Chase. Okay. I have no idea if this is a good secret or not. But we did get our first secret. I think it's at least 2 secrets per box. So, Metamorphosis. It looks pretty cool. Like, this is some pretty sick artwork. Again, I'm sure my lighting and camera cannot do it any type of justice because it's a crappy setup, and I don't know why anybody would ever watch me in the first place because of it. But hey, Swarm of Centipedes, Juglorian Ghoul Illusionist. This looks really cool too. Emergency Abort and Raid Raptor Roost. The next side of the pack, I will not be going after I will not be reading the cards off from the latter half of the pack. I will stop at the Holo Rare and go on from there. We have White Sunfish, Dark Guardian, Ascent of Eternity, XYZ Force, Walls of Imperial Tomb, Tricorn, the whatever, that's a really long name, Goblin Freefall Squad, Sorcerer of Sabak, and Swallow Crow, whatever. Cowrie. Sure, I nailed it. Don't come at me. Convertible. Von Agua, the Moon Eating Dragon, Third Eyed Ghost, Royal Rhino, whatever. Sunset Beat. Cool. Again, some of the artwork's sick. Sick. I feel like Konami stepped it up. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I think they've always had some really nice, pretty artwork. Like, there are some cards that I specifically will not sell because I really like the artwork. And I know I could probably buy another one or just open another one. But why would I do that when I already have one? Just to make a couple extra bucks? I don't think so. Aroma Healing. Phantasmal Summoning Beast. Master of Ham. Gunster Grinder Golem. And Ural the Loving Defender Forever. Or Ubal. Sorry, because of the lighting, it looks like an R. Ubal the Loving Defender Forever. This is a sick looking fusion. I think she goes for like $9-10 too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's actually not a bad pull for a second Ultra. Again, she would be a hard one too to like sell off. I think I might have to, just because I gotta try to make back the money on this box the best that I can. But I really don't want to. So unless I can find another way to like not do that. But yeah. Master of Ham, Mature Chronicle, Goblin Biker, Ascend of the Eternity, Hero of the Ascended City. I heard it's supposed to be a pretty decent archetype too. I was watching MBT's video on it. He had like a I think a short on it in which he was really looking forward to the Ascended cards, and the fact that he like really hopes like it's got like a really strong concept, and that he hopes that like it doesn't like just die off and doesn't get any support. So I have to read into it maybe on my own at some point in time and see for myself how I feel. Magic Spectre Wind. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Some of these others, I mean, some of the commons, unless I like really care to try to build a deck or use them in other decks, don't really care too much about how many copies I get of them and things like that. But I'm always looking for new cards to help out with certain decks and whatever else that I play. So if I find something that's like worthwhile, then I might keep it. Terrors of the Afterroot. Other than that, usually they just kind of either sit around or I've been trying to post them. I will go through and I will try to post comments and stuff like that. It's not great for making money, but it is good for building up clientele and just being able to sell more stuff to people. So I guess that's kind of like a cool thing. Aromalithith, the Magnolia. It's like, yeah, again, it's not always the most profitable thing because really you're losing money on shipping, kind of. So like my shipping cost is set up so that like what I sell a card at for like shipping, it makes up for the amount of money that I put in into like material, sleeves, top loaders, envelopes, stamps, etc. So I make back a little bit of money on that, but then I also get hit for taxes from like what TCG Player kind of takes out, so that also takes a hit on me. Aroma Healing, White Aura Porpoise, blah 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 blah. Psychic Processor. Cool, I guess. Start a new stack over there. I don't have very many packs left. We have 2 ultra rares and 1 secret. I would hope for probably at least 2 more ultra rares and 1 more secret. Maybe. Or a quarter century. Keefe Merc of the Goatee. Or Keef. That's a cool card. I haven't seen that one yet. Mega Macho Dragon. Like I said, I don't remember what the odds are supposed to be and if they've changed the odds or not for this box, because that could always be a thing too. Corporations don't ever have to stick. Like, they change odds all the time. So, who knows? Or maybe we're about to just have like a killer back half Samosara de Lotus. Or it could mean there could be something like a quarter century rare in here if you get like really low on some of the other stuff. Then it's to kind of make up for the fact that there's a bigger hit. As much as I really should be well adversed inside my ratios and things like that, I'm really not. I have not been focusing nearly as much as I should. Viados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction. This is just a sick looking secret. That is gorgeous. Holy crap. I have no idea what the price is on that one. I completely forgot if I did see it, but that's a pretty looking pull right there. So I will say for the cards that I have pulled, they're really good looking. We do have 4 packs left. We're at 2 and 2. Again, at this rate, I'd hope for at least maybe 1 or 2 more ultras to not be totally greedy. Like, I feel like that should be right. Aromalilith Rosemary. But I could be wrong. It's been a while. I don't do booster box openings very often, which does suck because I would like to do them more. I just don't have the money in any way to do it, whether it's personal or it's Pisces, the Moonlit of Goatee. Whether it's between like me working and just putting money in that I own for my paychecks into it, or between money that I make off of selling I just don't really make the funds that I need to really put a lot of money into this. And so that has hurt the store like a little bit because I can't really get a lot of new product in from like new sets. I like to open up single packs here and there when I have an extra free $5-10, and I try to pull something good. But if you can't and you don't really make back your money on the pack, then it's like even more hurtful. So it's one of those weird situations. Goblin Biker Grand Bash. Now this one is the one I was talking about earlier. This one goes for like $9-10, so it's got to be a pretty decent card. We're at 20 minutes. Maybe I'll take a second to read it just to see if I can understand why. Goblin monster you control gain 3 in attack for each goblin monster you control. During the main phase, you can normal summon 1 goblin monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can target 2 goblin monsters you control, then activate one of these effects. Make the level 1 of the monsters become the current level of the other. Both their levels become their combined original level. Interesting. The ability to loan just to have an extra normal summon can be really good in any deck. And then to do level manipulation, which could be really helpful for things like Xyz summoning, which they have at least one Xyz monster, is also really good. So it's not a bad card. Okay. Last pack, we have 3 ultras. We have 2 secrets. I would still really like to hope for at least another ultra, if not a higher card. I would love to see the Snake Eyes if I could, or any of the cards in Quarter Century Rare. Oh, nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know what the odds are, like I said, but there it is, guys. A little sad, but hey, not a bad opening, I don't think. The price will fully be up on screen at the end of the video. So, or at this point in time, you'll see the price up on screen of what I made. Hopefully I did pretty well. If you want to buy any of these cards, they will be up on my store, which is Gimmick TCG on TCG Player, if you guys are interested. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really sorry about the lighting and stuff, guys. I promise in time when I get the funds and the chance, I will sit down, I will fix it to make it look all better and pretty, but I'm doing the best that I can for now. What would really help would be subscribing and growing my channel, so that maybe I can hope to make a little bit of money back from this whole YouTube thing to kind of help upgrade my stuff. So anyways, don't feel pressured to do so, but if you do like the stuff that I'm doing, if you want to see me grow, if you want to see me be able to make better content, then please subscribe to my channel, like these videos, share them with people, comment down below, and I will do the best that I can. And I will hopefully see you guys here in another video soon. Peace.